It's time for Highlands football tonight from Andy Kosneski Field in Indiana, Pennsylvania. The Highlands Golden Rams travel to meet the Indians of Indiana in a Greater Allegheny Conference matchup. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik, along with cameraman Dan, greeting you from Indiana. Dean, first time we've been up here in 5 years. We were just talking last time we were up here, the lights went out.
The lights went on, and we went out. We got lost in that game. We have to change things here tonight.
52-42 was the score that night. Sam Albert's final game as coach of the Highlands Golden Rams. Well, these two teams are kind of like looking in a mirror. Highlands at 4-2, Indiana at 33, and here come the Rams.
Mike, we're both 1-2 in conference, though. We both lost last week in those conference games. We both should have won them. Turnovers killed both teams, Mike. We committed 4. The last one, we were going in for the winning touchdown. Indiana had it worse. They had 2 fumbles returned by knock-for scores. And again, when that happened, that took the wind out of their sails. I say both losses were definitely cringe-worthy.
and you know, it's like in golf, when you get a mulligan, I feel like last week was both teams mulligan, and they really need to get back on track tonight. I think the winner of this game has a really good chance. I think the loser of this game may not make the playoffs. Is it a playoff game with that in hand?
Both coaches say yes, Mike. At 1-2 in the conference, we're both in position to get that 5th spot, and we determine our own fate. But tonight, the loser will not have that luxury. So it's real simple going forward. You want to control your own fate, you win tonight.
Well, that is for sure. Well, what are the keys to tonight's game? Both of these teams love to run the ball.
And that's it, Mike. Stop the run. The team that stops the run is going to win. Quarterback Devin Flint had 144 yards and 3 touchdowns. And running back Zach Harrington had 147 yards and 1 touchdown for Indiana last week. They still lost. It gets worse. Luke Bombalski had 177 yards for us. Chandler Timmons had 109, and we lost. One difference, Mike, we've been averaging 7.6 yards per carry, and we're holding our other teams to only 3 yards a carry. So, again, if we can stop them here tonight, 3 yards a pop, they'll be putting every time on 4th and 1.
Well, that's going to be a difficult thing against this team because they can definitely gain some ground on the yard. You see the captains out there for the toss of the coin. Don't you hate it when you need work done around the house but can't get anyone to call you back? Or even worse, you finally get in touch with someone and they don't finish the job properly. Well, you can put those problems in the past because Beanie Home Renovations has been executing home projects in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. If you're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you expect the job to be done right. Not only does Beanie do it all from basements to roofing, but they also bring a refreshing level of professionalism to every job from the very first call. You see Highlands has won the toss and deferred. Experience the difference today with a phone call, 724-351-3172, or visit their Facebook page and take the first step in making your home a better place to live. Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. Can you decipher what we saw right there, sir?
Yeah, Mike, I think it's a good thing. We are deferring. The last 2 times we kicked off and, we received the ball, did not do anything on the first drive. So, again, I think get on your defense on the field, stop them. Might be a field position game tonight with all this running involved. So, again, I like the idea of deferring to the second half.
A lot of possession time will be something here tonight, too. And Highlands has really done a great job possessing the football. But it's been turnovers, Dean, the last 2 weeks. The first 4 weeks of the season, Highlands turned it over 3 times. The last 2 weeks, they've turned it over 6. And that's the difference between being 4-0 and then going 0-2 the next 2.
Well, Mike, we always say on the road, limit your mistakes and penalties, you're going to win. So, again, both teams need to do that. Whoever does a better job will come out the winner tonight.
And you like to pack your defense, and we'll do that tonight. Highlands will bring their defense and their defensive coach, Mark Kazanowicz, the former head coach here at Indiana, back in the aughts.
Yeah, they were welcoming him back tonight. Mark has done a great job on our defense this year.
Well, he has. All right, so we're set to go. Highlands will kick off. Bombalski will do that. Back deep for the Indians on the near side of the field. We have 32 Corbin Wilson, and on the far side of the field is that one tough hombre, Devin Flint, and you got to keep an eye on him. He moved the pile 7 yards for a touchdown last week against Knock, and he's not that big.
Quarterback wears number 2.
And returns kickoffs. So
senior 5'10", 163, Mike.
Yeah, and he played a lot bigger than that last week. And you know those kids at Knock are tough, and they weren't going to let that happen. So Bombalski's going to take the ball to the far hash mark to tee it off. Luke's had 1 touchback on the year, and we're just about set to go. We have another warm night. The temperature hit 80 again today, at least at home it did. But there is some rain in the forecast tonight. We haven't had a drop on any of our games since 2018.
Bite your tongue.
Well, we're dry, so let it. And thanks to Scott Shirley, Greg Lazanik, and Pat Snyder, and everybody up here. for taking care of us, and we are set. Bombalski approaches it, and we are underway at Indiana. And he kicks it high and deep, and Flint back there to take it at the 6-yard line. Out over the 10, 15, breaks a tackle, up over the 20. Look at the pile, just like I said.
Like you say, tough guy, won't go down, Mike.
He won't. And they're finally going to mark him dead at the 25. I thought I saw a flag, but it's something pink came off of one of the Highlands players.
Ethan Roberts at the bottom of the pile for the Golden Rams. Let's take a look at the offense for the Indiana Indians here. They'll start number 2, Devin Flint at quarterback, 26, Zach Harrington at the running back position, 15 is Liam McFarland, and 32 is Corbin Wilson. Full house backfield. The wide receiver 13, Anthony Kalchuk, and 25, Blake Kodak. Get the line after this play.
First down, Indiana at their own 25-yard line. They'll do a lot of motion, and they do some there, and Flint keeps it. Flint puts his head down and doesn't get much as he maybe gets a yard or two. And Daniel Timmons got in there to make the stop.
Along with Chandler. Chandler actually picked his legs up to slow him down a little bit. That offensive line is 64 left tackle Mason Fisher, 57 left guard Andrew Anderson. Center is 76 Ben Cochran. We'll get the right side after this play.
Second down, 8 Indiana on their 27. Wilson in motion. Now he'll stop. You'll see Harrington 26 and 15 McFarland. Starting lineups, of course, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. They got you covered. Wilson, the motion man. He's going to take the toss to the near side of the field, and here he comes up over the 25. The
holding.
30. We got flags down as
it would be.
Wilson's thrown out of bounds in front of the Highlands bench at the 35-yard line, but we're going to have to catch the flag now. Mark Packrell is our referee tonight, and Officials Appreciation Week, the PIAA made it, so we appreciate Mark Packrell and his crew of officials here.
And making that holding call.
And making the holding call, and there it is.
Right guard, 75, Adam Clark, and the right tackle was 56, Owen Clifford. One of those guys may have been responsible for that one, Mike.
So they'll spot the ball back at the 20-yard line.
15, the ball's on the 20.
Second and 15 now.
Get to the Highlands defense after this play. Look, Mike, everybody is wearing a sleeve tonight. Not even a lineman.
Yep.
Usually the wideouts only do that.
Flynn is back. Sprints right. He looks. He's hit. Gets away from one man. Gets to the sidelines and throws it away. Now Flint just got rid of it. The Rams did a good job in the secondary of.
It's called running for his life. Mike.
Yeah, and Devin finally just decided to make the smart decision and throw it into the Indiana bench and bring up a third down and 15 for Indiana. Highlands. As we mentioned, the first 2 weeks defensively, opponents converted 31% on third down. The last 2 weeks, it's 43%.
And let's see if they can come up with defensive stop here. Nose tackle Daniel Timmons, 72. The DNs are Khalil Long, 54, and Tyler Bender. Where's number 78? He is 6'2", Mike. I looked at his eyes.
Yeah, I did. I looked, too. I said I gave him 2 pounds because I rounded up to the 5. So I did do that.
Quick pass.
Flint is back, and he throws it. It's caught. This is Wilson. Wilson is hit, spins, gets across the 25, and knocked off his feet at the 27-yard line. Good job by the Rams to get him down. It'll be fourth down. Brock White was the principal tackler.
Long slowed him up, and Timmons helped out with the assist. Make it fourth down. The Golden Rams are going to get the ball.
White. So Indiana.
So the gain out to the 28-yard line.
Punter Brock Miller is in the game. Number 60.
We got Brock Miller punting for Indiana. Gets it away.
And he does punt it. And Rams are going to try to bring it back this time and maybe getting. We haven't had punt returns, but that time Aaron Randolph.
There we go.
There we go. Gets a couple of yards on it out to the 44-yard line.
Golden Rams go to work on offense, led by number 12, Chandler Timmons, the quarterback. Luke Bombalski wears number 33 at the running back. Wide receivers, 20, Landon Signorella, 11, Drake Burford, 22, Brock White, 2, Braden White. I hope people can hear me because that band is blaring down there underneath us.
They're with us.
I can hardly hear myself. I'll give you the lineman after this play.
First down at the Highlands 44. It's atmosphere. Bombalski, the sidecar, and he gets the call up the middle. Gets hit hard and leans forward as he gets to the 47-yard line. Down there for the Indians was 54, Isaac Nygren, the sophomore linebacker.
Left tackle, 54, Cleo Long. Left guard, 75, Noah Leslie. The center, 72, Daniel Timmons. Right guard is 73, Logan Leslie. Tackle 78, Tyler Bender. And the tight end is Nick McQuaid, number 8. Now, difference is no bands here. They all have to look at the coaching staff.
Gain of 3, second down and 7. Highlands at their 47-yard line. Play fake. Timmons back, and he fires it on a slant. It's dropped by Signorella. Good coverage that time by Corbin Wilson, but the ball was delivered right in Sig's breadbasket. He couldn't hold on. Third down.
And a passing down, Mike. The defense, 4-3-4. Don Lyman are 63, Jake McCracken, 68, Alec Clark, 56, Owen Clifford, and 53, Amir Braun. Linebackers, 25, Blake Hodak, 37, Garrison Doherty, and 54, Isaac Nygren.
3rd and 7, Highlands on their 47. 9:11 left, first quarter. Timmons back, looks, all kind of time, fires it over the middle and almost intercepted. His receiver, it was Braden White. Fox Van Leer knocked it away, but Braden White stopped his route, Dean.
Yeah, it looked
and it nearly led to an interception.
Chandler was also had his arm hit when he's in the process of throwing, so both teams are going to be 3 and out. So both defenses do a good job to start tonight.
So we'll see if the Rams go for the punt here. They will. Landed Signorella. Will punt it, averaging 23.5 on the year. Corbin Wilson is back deep for Indiana. Signorella will punt it. Here's the snap, and Sig gets a foot into it and booms it.
Again, he's replacing.
Wilson's going to let it hit. Oh, it takes a
get on it.
Indiana bounce up to the 31-yard line where Braden White finally gets on it. So Indiana will start 1st and 10 at their 31. There's no score.
Indiana will start on their 31, so 19.
Indiana will go to work on their second drive.
For Highlands.
And Mike, we mentioned Don Lyman, the linebackers to go around. Brock White, 22, Chandler Timmons, 12, Luke Bombalski, 33, Nick McQuaid and Ethan Roberts split time at the linebacker. The other one is number 11, Drake Burford.
22-yard punt, no return. First down, Indians. And to give to the first man through, and that is Harrington up over the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Daniel Timmons down there with Bombalski.
72 on the tackle.
5-yard pickup for Harrington. It'll be 2nd and 5. Harrington's another one of their 100-yard guys.
Mike, he had a single game last year of 252 yards against Greensburg, number 2 all time for Indiana. Tell you who number 1 is after this play.
2nd down, long 5. Rams show blitz.
Everybody's coming. Did I guess right?
Flint down to give, and that is, let's see, it was a unpile over there, and that was
McQuaid.
Harrington. Yeah, that was Harrington again. He's short of the first down, though.
Number 1 all-time rushing individual game. Jason Shirey had 286 yards against Norwin back in 2003. Big 3rd down.
3rd down, we'll call it 2.
I don't know, Mike. He
squirting forward, but it depends where they mark it. If they're going to give it to him, it's a first down. They did, and Harrington gets it and gets the first down up to the 44-yard line.
Channel had him stop in the backfield, Mike, but again, that little thrust through there got him into the first down territory. First one of the night for either team. Yeah, it's all about where your legs hit, you know, and he was able to keep his feet. So first down, Indians. They're first of the night. Wilson in motion. Flint's going to toss it to him to the near side of the field. He's got some room up over the 45 and dragged down by Brian Randolph at the 47-yard line. Coming up from his safety spot.
Brian Randolph.
Corners are Landon Signorella, 20, Brian Randolph, 24, and his brother Aaron, number 4, is at the safety.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, to beautify and protect. 2nd down, 7. Indians on their 47. McFarland in motion. Flint's going to keep it. Flint is hit, gets away, spins, turns. I told you he was tough.
3 tackles that
Told you
time,
he was
Mike.
tough, and he gets back. He made a loss back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 7.
I'm telling you, get hit 3 times behind the line of scrimmage.
Chandler Timmons.
Timmons,
Third and 7, still on the 40.
Chandler and Timmons Daniel in on the tackle.
3rd and 7. Halfway through the first quarter here in Indiana.
It's where you want to get them, Mike, 3rd and 7 when they're not used to going to the air. Let's see what they do here.
And when will Brandon Overdorf decide to push the envelope if he wants to go for it on 4th also? Wilson motions now. Flint looks at the wristband. He's straight back.
He's going to pass.
He looks at blocked by Ed Too Tall Jones, by Khalil Long.
A.K.A. Khalil Long, 6'7", put his arms in the air, nothing doing for Devin.
I had a buddy of mine that when we were kids used to watch the Cowboys that said Too Tall Jones looked like a little baby in the crib that was swatting at the little merry-go-round thing that was in there. I said, that's kind of what Khalil looks like.
Yep, 5'10" against 6'7", no contest there, Mike.
4th and 7.
Young man 6'7", so he got his arms up and batted it down.
Here's the snap.
Almost
The
blocked.
Rams almost got it. They looked for a flag, but none to be had. And the Rams make a fair catch down at the 22-yard line.
Flag down.
There is a flag, but
20-yard line.
so we'll see.
7.
They're coming to the flag's at the 50. No.
Where is the flag?
I don't know. It's not at the 50.
36-yard punt, I think, somewhere around there. Let's see what the penalty is.
They're pointing at Highlands.
And they're going over to the Indiana sideline to see what they want to do with it. So I don't know, Dean.
Well, the good news, we're dry in the press box. The bad news, we're a long way away from the action, so we don't know what's happening here as far as the call.
Illegal substitution call against Highlands. I don't think it's enough for the first down, though. It's still 4th down. They're going to punt it again. See, the question was, do you just want to leave it, or do you want to replay the down? And that's what they're going to do, because now they might be able to go for it. It's a 5-yard penalty, and it's going to make it 4th and 2. I think they're going to go now.
Well, Mike, we said mistakes and turnovers, and there's a mistake by the Golden Rams. Let's see what Indiana decided to do with it. Too early, Mike, for me. I'd kick it and put them in deep. But let's see. That's why we're up here and they're down there, right?
Yeah, and also
Like Indiana might be going
be in the
for it.
do you want to be the aggressive party? And that's what they're going to do. Heck, if they draw them off sides, they get a
Guess
first
what?
down.
Dom had to call a timeout.
They did.
Coach Girardi, because he didn't know what they were going to do. And again, get your defense lined up. We had our punt return team on the field. Joe Lucchino and son Joseph would like to welcome Lucchino Insurance, a financial group serving the AK Valley for decades. Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. While most of us are trying to navigate the new normal, now more than ever, we have to realize the importance of family and trying to protect them. Life insurance and investments, so now will be a great time to sit down and talk to Joe and Joe. Don't forget, it's also Medicare Insurance Planning Month in October. They can help you with that too. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road, next to Donut Connection, or call at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Well,
All right, here we go.
here they go.
Big play early on here, Mike. 5:45 to go in the first quarter.
Flint has Harrington behind him. McFarland in motion. And they give us to Harrington, and he leans forward and has the first down at the Highlands 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, there's where your penalty comes back to hurt you.
It really did.
Yep.
And Indiana has their second first down of this drive. It's only a 3-yard pickup. They needed 2, got 3. First down, Indians.
Your defense holds them, Mike, and they turn around and do that. Special teams, that third part of the game.
And those have been lacking here in the last couple weeks. First down, Indiana at the 45. And Flint is straight back. He looks. They chase him. He rolls to the right, and he's across the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
There
needs to be a flag. We're not going to appreciate the officials if they didn't see that. He was 2 yards past the line of scrimmage when he let go of that ball.
Ouch.
Unbelievable.
Incomplete pass.
No
It's an
call.
incomplete pass. We'll take that, I guess, and it's 2nd and 10.
They saw 12 men on the field. They didn't see that. No, well.
Flint 1 for 5 through the air. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 5:09. Wow. And there's a guy standing right there. The head linesman standing right at the sticks.
That's his job.
Flint looks over to get his signals.
Still has 25 seconds on the clock.
Coach Overdorf. A great job at purchase line. McFarland, the motion man, gets the toss to the short side. McFarland is hit and spun off his feet at the 41-yard line. Coming diving in was Brock White. It looked like he might have been pushed, but Brock did a good job to get a piece of McFarland. And not hit
he cleaned it up
into the Indiana bench. The gain is going to be 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Indians.
And now, Mike, 3rd and 5. You would think they're in 4-down territory.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
First carry for Liam McFarland tonight. They've had this ball for a while. They got it with 9 minutes left in the quarter. And thanks to a penalty. McFarland in motion again. And to give us to Harrington this time. He's going to be short of the first down. He gets it down to the Highlands 37. It'll bring up a 4th and 2. And I'm sure Brandon Overdorf's going to say, let's go.
Timmons and Bender in on the stop. Daniel.
We're going to give him
4th and 2.
Yeah, they went for it once before. They're going to do it again for sure.
They're 1 for 1 tonight.
4th and 2.
The Rams have done a good job this year. Opponents 6 for 13. 4th down and a good part of 2. 2.5 maybe even. McFarland down on his knees reading his card. Wilson in motion. Wilson going to get the toss. Near side of the field. Wilson's hit, and I think he's short. Khalil had him from the back, and Burford had him down low, and I think the Rams have held. Boy, the pitch really messed that play up.
Yeah,
didn't
too
it?
high, Mike. Oh, look at the mark, Mike.
It's going to be short.
He's still short, I know.
Yeah,
Really.
they didn't even look at it, thank you.
Wow. So Highlands is held, and they'll get the ball back.
Nice job by Khalil that time, Mike.
An 11-play Indiana drive comes up with no points.
Well, I thought by that mark it was going to be close, but they turned the ball over on downs. Fumbler picked Highlands tonight, Mike, with the Post-Gazette. The Birdie has Highlands 28-21. Jake the Snake has Highlands 28-21, but guess what? First quarter, no score.
Rams need to throw more on first down. Bombalski. Oh, he lost his footing, and boy, they were waiting for him. A couple of Indians are in there. Isaac Nygren, the sophomore linebacker, and Owen Clifford, the senior defensive tackle, combined and stopped Bombalski for a 1-yard gain.
Looks like the turf monster got him, Mike.
New turf, all kind of new stuff here. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. Again, you get an obvious passing downs, and that's where Highlands has gotten in trouble.
Trips to the left this time.
Timmons sets his club and gives it to Bombalski. He's got a hole up over the 40, 45, 50.
Nice
First
job.
down into Indiana territory as he's run out of bounds by Zach Harrington at the Indiana 47-yard line.
18 yards that time for Luke.
And that's the first Highlands first down of the ball game.
Wide receivers for the Golden Rams, 20 Landon Signorello, 11 Drake Burford. And then the White brothers, Balk 22 and Braden number 2.
So the Rams have their first venture into Indiana territory this year, or in the first quarter. Haven't played these guys, and last year, of course, the game at Highlands, Indiana turned it over a bunch. Oh, and there's Bombalski just barreling through, man, inside the 45 and down to the 41.
Picked up 7 on that play, Mike. 5 of it was after contact.
2nd and 4. You could get him going.
42.
He came into this game over 800 yards. We haven't had a back hit at the 1,000 mark since Elijah Jackson, and Luke is kind of bearing down on that right now. And he's had 6 consecutive 100-yard games to start the season. That's never happened before for Highlands. 2nd and 4 on the Indiana 41. Wide side of the field to the right, and the Rams put 2 to the left and bring Signorello over here to the near side. Bombalski on a quick count, but they got him this time. Wrapped up and thrown down by Garrison Doherty, this junior middle linebacker, number 37. It's a short gain and bring up a 3rd down for Highlands.
Still fights ahead for 2, Mike. That's his 5th carry for 30 yards. 6 yards a pop. Big third down for the Golden Rams. See if they can convert.
6 yards a pop. On the year, he came in averaging 6.4. So there you go. Well, he's been consistent, if nothing else, huh?
Great surprise this year,
From
Mike.
week one.
Yep.
Sophomore.
Never carried the ball middle school or JVs.
Are the Rams in four down territory? Brock White in crabbing motion.
Let's not find out.
They're going to run a pitch to Bombalski. They got him in the backfield. Play was blown up by 25. Blake Hodak, the senior linebacker. What a play he made. And now a late flag on the
Let's see what
play.
that's all about.
The officials talking about it.
I'm not going to guess, Mike.
I don't know.
Indiana's a little enthusiastic there.
My little table's behind me, so I have my back turned. Well, we'll see. The ball's at the 42-yard line. A loss on the play of 3 yards, but we'll see what the penalty is. Dead ball, personal foul against
I thought
Indiana.
so, Mike. Yeah, and you know
Dead
what?
ball, it's going both ways? It is. So those penalties offset, and we'll bring up 4th down. So a loss of 3 on the play.
Seemed like both teams are a little exuberant after the play. Looks like Highlands going for it, Mike.
Well, I'd punt this. Ball at the 42-yard line. Let's see.
Indiana's nice student section across the way. They're fired up. Let's see what the Golden
A
Rams
penalty,
have.
offside would give them the mark.
I think that's what we're trying for.
It would
Mike.
give them the line
Yeah.
to gain. I think it would.
I think they're just trying to draw them off sides. And if not, they'll punt.
No,
Surprise,
but Chandler's going
surprise.
to pull it and keep it,
And he's not gonna make it.
he's not going to get there. Timmons gets to the 38-yard line. He's a half yard short, and Indiana is held. They return the favor.
McCracken makes the tackle and saves the first down.
So Indiana
Takes over.
holds, and with 53 seconds left in the first quarter, they'll get the ball back in a scoreless slugfest here at Andy Kosneski Field.
Both teams on defense have stopped them on 4th down. Indiana takes over.
So both teams have been
Last time we played here,
Indiana a couple minutes ago. Now Highlands.
the scoreboard was lit up. This time, not so much. We beat them last year 48-14 at Highlands.
That game here 5 years ago, 52-42, Indiana. Hope you had the over.
We burned out a lot of lights on the scoreboard that night.
Yeah, in the lights too. Now, tripping is, he's unbelievable. It looked like he lost his footing in the backfield, but he kept his footing and kept going forward and somehow got 5 yards. That's unbelievable.
He does not go down on first contact, that's for sure.
And you might think you have him, but you don't.
Bombalski makes a stop, but not until he picks up 5.
We'll say Nick McQuaid on the tackle.
2nd down and 5. 25 seconds left of the first quarter. And the give is to Harrington, and not much this time, as Harrington is hit maybe at the line of scrimmage. The down there for the Rams was Luke Bombalski.
33, Luke Bobalski.
Gets right in that hole that time. Mike, Highlands comes in averaging 29 a game, Indiana 35, and we haven't anybody come close here in the first quarter as it expires.
And that is the end of the first quarter here at Andy Kosneski Field with the score. The Indiana Indians nothing, and the Highlands Golden Rams nothing. Well, are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment and physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' compensation injuries. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services is conveniently located. They're at 1601 Union Avenue in Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours to allow for all COVID guidelines. You can call them today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment, or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
Tonight in Greater Allegheny Conference, Hampton's at Plum. Interesting game tonight. Mike Greensburg, Salem, and Armstrong both are 2-1 coming into conference play tonight. And that might knock plays Mars. And I have a little asterisk by that game because that's important to us because of, we're talking about it already, Gardner point system. Can you explain?
Oh, well, it's too early to, and there's not enough time, but.
Well, I will tell you very quickly. Mars, we beat them and they have no Gardner points. We're in 7th place.
Right, exactly. Even though we're
we want Mars to win.
And we're behind Indiana, and head-to-head sorts it out at the end, but until then.
Come on, Planets.
Exactly.
3rd and 5. Stop him here.
Has it. He's going to toss it to Wilson. Wilson is going to make the first down across the 45-yard line and up to the 49. It looks like the Rams had him hemmed in, but they did not, and it's first down, Indiana.
High pitch, Mike. I thought it was going to cause some problems, but again, caught it in stride, got the 5 he needed. First down, Indiana.
Their 3rd first down. 11 yards on 3 carries for Wilson.
First and 10, Indiana on their own 49-yard line.
Blake Kodak splits to the right, and now Flint's going to keep it and has some room inside the 45 and down to the 42. Now Flint just put 2 hands on it. Finally, Roberts brought him down.
So it's going to be 2nd and 1.
But he got 9.
42.
And we said in the pregame, Mike, Highlands only gives up 3 yards a carry, but Flint does not go down when he's hit the first time.
And these are hard-earned yards.
Yep.
First down, or 2nd and 1.
Highlands, Mike, in the first quarter ran 9 plays. Been all Indiana with possession so far.
Wilson in motion. Flint's going to keep it. Flint gets the first down inside the 40 and down to the Rams' 37-yard line. Chandler Timmons brought him down, but it's a first down for the Indians. Their 4th of the ball game.
And again, Mike also mentioned in pregame, Indiana gave it up twice on turnovers that returned for touchdowns at Knock last week. So maybe we get a turnover here.
Yeah, in the last couple of weeks, those have not been in our favor. As we said, Rams -3 the last 2 weeks. First and 10, Wilson in motion. Flint's going to toss it to Wilson, but he's hemmed in, and Burford knocks him out of bounds for a loss. Back at the 40. The pitches have not really worked for them very much.
Not been very sharp, and maybe that's why they turned the ball over.
So the loss is back to the 40. It's a 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13.
Let's give him a 4-yard loss, so it'll be 2nd and 14. Ball on the 40.
Clock stops on the out-of-bounds play. 10:04 left till half. Scoreless. Anthony Kalchuk to the near side of the field. And Flint is back. He has time. It looks like a screen.
Pass.
Throws it to the middle, and it's caught. And here comes Harrington, spins through a man and gets down to the 30-yard line.
Randolph got him, Mike, but they set that screen up perfectly that time. Let everybody blitz in.
So they get the lost yardage back. They get 9 yards on it, down to the 31. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Burford also in a stop, 3rd and 5. And you know this is 4-down territory, Mike.
Sure is. Harrington is out after that play. Garrison Doherty's in the backfield, 37. Does that tell you Flint's keeping this? Here's the option. Going to toss it. And it's McFarland. McFarland is hit, and Bumbalski gets him at the 27, 28-yard line. It's going to be 4th down.
Bumbalski and Timmons.
Liam McFarland had that one, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. They're going to mark it at the 28.
Chandler come up a little gimpy on that play. Again, you got your quarterback playing linebacker, Mike. That's a risky situation. They're going for it real quick here, too. They're guessing.
4th
Looked like
down.
there was movement, but no call.
8:41 left. This is a big play. Indiana 1 for 2 on 4th down so far. Flint's going to keep it. Flint is hit. He keeps barreling forward. He's got the first down to the 25-yard line.
He was held behind the line of scrimmage, Mike, but he just won't go down. Bumbalski down there at the bottom, but not until he gets the first down, along with Daniel Timmons. But again, second effort on the part of Flynn keeps the chains moving.
First down, Indiana on the Rams' 25-yard line. They started this drive at their own 38.
Harrington's back in the game for Indiana.
Wilson in motion. They give it to Harrington, and Harrington is
Nothing doing
nailed.
that time.
No, I'm sorry. It's Flint kept it. Harrington, it was the fake, and Flint's inside the 20. I thought Harrington had
I
it.
did too, Mike.
Got me that
pulled.
time.
Yep, me too. Pulled it out last second.
Devin Flint.
Burford and Signorella.
And Signorella.
So the gain is
We're going to say balls on
7-6.
18-yard line.
No, he's tough, Mike. He's very
Yeah,
deceptive
he's
with
so
that ball.
shifty. I got the glasses on it and missed it. They're going to put it at the 17. Second down and 3. Rams show blitz.
They're coming.
And this time it is Harrington, and Harrington is brought down at the 16-yard line. And Khalil Long was down there for the Rams, busting that play up. It's going to be short of the first down, but only by a yard.
Definitely 4-down territory.
3rd and 1.
Ball on the
Boy, Mike, only one penalty in that first quarter, but that 5-yard penalty hurt the Golden Rams.
It sure did.
Changed field position, and Indiana trying to cash in here.
3rd down and a yard. And Harrington's got a first down. Harrington's still on his feet down to the 10-yard line.
Tackle on the ball, Mike.
That is a
First down, Indians at the Highlands 10.
Brock White was in there trying to rip the ball out along with Bombalski.
32.
And Indiana's dominated this first half,
20.
but have yet to put any points on the board.
Randolph on the tackle. So first and goal at the 10.
First and goal.
Right at the 10-yard line, Mike. They can't get another first down.
Their first down's in pay dirt. Here's the toss to Wilson to the far side of the
open.
field. He's got a wide open lane, and he marches into the end zone for an Indiana touchdown. Corbin Wilson with a 10-yard touchdown, and the Indians draw first blood.
And Mike, there was nothing but green in front of him.
And then for the point after try will be 16. Brock Miller. Liam McFarland holding.
Brock Miller is the kicker. McFarland holds it. Oh, bad snap. McFarland takes it. McFarland fires it, and it's knocked down by the Rams, so the extra point fails. So that might be big later.
Like you said last week, that cost them because they started chasing
They doinged one off the post, and then they kept going for 2, and it pretty much cost them the game. So Indiana leads at 6-0, 5:49 left till halftime.
Planet Fitness is Heights Plaza in Turner Heights, your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a clean and spacious environment where everyone is free to work out in a non-intimidating atmosphere for as little as $10 a month. Whether you're just starting out, getting back in your groove, or looking for extra tips, work out with a certified trainer at Planet Fitness at no extra cost with the PE at PF program. Membership starting as low as $10 a month, you can treat yourself to high-quality fitness at an awesome price. Come down to Planet Fitness, Turner Heights, and meet our friendly staff. Welcome to the Planet.
You're going to meet under the scoreboard for your introductions at halftime.
Here's the drive for Indiana. 13 plays, 62 yards, 7 minutes and 4 seconds.
They took up a lot of time on that drive, Mike, and here's where the Golden Rams have to answer. Right now, Highlands in a 3-way tie for the 5th and final playoff spot with Indiana and Knock. We talked about how important that Knock-Mars game is. Well, we got to take care of business here tonight against Indiana.
Back deep is Braden White.
Brock Miller will kick off. Aaron Randolph to the near side of the field, and Braden White to the far side. And here's the kick by Miller. It comes to White at the 13. 20. Breaks through up over the 30 and gets to the 32-yard line.
Ball gets brought up to the 32.
Brought down there by Anthony Kowchuk, and the Rams have it 1st and 10. But now the clock, only 5:43 left till halftime.
Yeah, Mike, they took a lot of time, like you said, in that drive. And the Golden Rams, not known for their quick strike offense. Although, Mike, against Burrow and Valley, we had some long passes for touchdowns. Let's get back.
And that was against Pearl and Valley. And neither of them have won a game.
By the way, speaking of which, Derry plays Valley tonight. Combined record 0-11.
I was talking to my neighbor. She's a Valley grad. She goes, are they going to win tonight? I said, I don't know if they are. This might be the night.
Yeah, Derry's had some problems.
And they were good for a while. They had a couple of really good years at Derry. Timmons back. He fires, incomplete. Dropped by Signorella at the 35-yard line. And there's a first down pass we were looking for, but you got to connect. Chandler's 0 for 3, and it's 2nd and 10.
Mike, I enjoy a xylophone and a guitar as much as anybody. But should they be playing it during the game?
Do they have a sitar down there too?
I don't know, but they shouldn't be playing during the game.
Accompaniment. 2nd down and 10. Bumbalski off the right side, tries to break a tackle but can't. Brought down from behind on a good defensive play by Jake McCracken, the senior defensive end.
No gain on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Powell will give it 3rd and 9.
I'm going to have to go there for sure here, Mike, 3rd and 9.
And they've held Bumbalski down, and Indiana's had the ball for the great majority of this first half.
Still like to see the bubble screen to Brock White. Yep.
3rd and 9, trips left. Bumbalski the sidecar. Timmons is back. Has time.
Oh.
Now he doesn't. Sprints out to the right. He's in trouble, and he's going to run out of bounds. At the 30-yard line, into the Indiana bench, and it's 4th down. And now we got a flag now. We get some extracurriculars. This flag came 50 yards away from where Chandler ran out of bounds.
All right, we got a flag.
It'll still be interesting.
The flag is at the 36-yard line.
Only the 2nd penalty
of Indiana, and we'll see what Mark Packrell has for us.
Yeah.
It's a dead ball foul, personal foul against Highlands. And that'll work.
Well, Mike, turnovers and penalties. Highlands 2 for 20. Indiana's yet to commit one, and all we're doing is driving ourselves deeper into the hole. I have no idea what happened there.
Me neither. It was so far away. I only saw the flag because it was right in front of us here.
Yeah.
We're situated in the press box here. So it's 4th down. The penalty is marked off, and now the Rams have to punt.
This time Indiana will get the ball back with 4:51 to go. We thought we didn't have enough time to get a score. That was a quick 3 downs to the Golden Rams, 3 and out.
Now the Rams are in trouble. They cannot let Indiana score here. Low snap. Good job by Sig, and he kicked the ground ball, worm burner. But it's going to get some movement out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 50. Boy, they got a break there.
Yep.
First of all, the snap rolled back, and the kick looked a lot like the snap. But he got 25 yards, 35 yards on it.
Thankfully, Lannon didn't put his knee down to catch that, Mike. Could have been
He would have been down. That is a great point. So it's a 35-yard punt. But Indiana's set up. They're at the 50-yard line with 4:43 to go first half.
Highlands will get the ball to start the second half, but they have to hold Indiana out of the end zone here. Final 4:43 to go in the first half in a quickly moving game.
Rams have run 12 offensive plays.
Not going to get it done.
First down at the 50. Wilson, the motion man. And the give is to Harrington. Zach Harrington down to the Highlands 45-yard line for 5. Luke Bumbalski brought him down.
Along with Timmons.
Yeah, Dan says, where's the music? Yeah, you notice they're not playing it when they have the ball. They're smart.
Bumbalski already has 9 tackles, Mike.
He has more tackles than we've had plays on offense.
Yikes.
Close to it. There's the music, Dan. You wanted some accompaniment.
I don't think they should be playing it during the game.
Flint going to toss to Wilson. Skips a tackle down the sideline. First down at the 37, and a flag is down.
He was lucky to get that toss off, Mike.
And we have a player down over there for the Rams. It looks like Khalil Long, but the Rams committed a penalty out of bounds over there, and Indiana's going to get 15 more.
Khalil made the tackle. Let's see what they're going to say.
Aaron Randolph. Let's see what the flag is.
He had a point in Highlands way, Mike.
Yep, the ball down to the 36, I think. He got 9 yards.
So the ball's getting marked, 15 yards is getting marked.
And another penalty. The Rams have got to be more disciplined than that. I understand they're frustrated, but
And Mike, when you make those kind of mistakes, that's 2 personal fouls. You're just shooting yourself in the foot. And I think Coach Girardi wants to talk it over. You know, there's got to be a reason why this is happening.
First and 10, Indiana at the Highlands 21-yard line.
Well, B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and great sports fans in the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Talk to Glenn today, Mike. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch, customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, or any kind of sports equipment. Can't beat the service of B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30, weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all, B&J Sports.
3:58 left first half. Indiana has the ball, first and 10 at the Highlands 21. And the Rams are in trouble here. There is no doubt about that. They have just not felt like they were here tonight. You know what I mean? There's no emotion or anything. And
Mike, we said in the pregame, this is a playoff game for both teams. And,
one team showed up.
So far, let's see if the goal Rams will stop them here, get the ball second half, and let's get moving. First part, stop them here.
Oh, Flynn had trouble with it and flips it back, and this is McFarland to the near side. And McFarland gets it down to the 16-yard line. Now, there's a play if you had a little penetration. You could have made some hay on that one. Flint juggled the snap. Flint's toss was a little bit awry, but no Rams close to it. Indiana was able to control it.
Chandler Timmons and Brock White made the stop, but you're right, Mike. You can see how they turned the ball over. It's been a little shaky, but we have to get up in those gaps. And
well, the difference in this game is Highlands is being blocked, and that's got to get a little penetration.
2nd and 5.
Now the give. Nope, it's Flint going to toss it to Wilson. Wilson off the left side, tries to turn the corner, but chasing him down is Brian Randolph and throws him out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Good job by Brian Randolph to put the clamps on that one.
Saves the first down. I'm looking at third.
That's the play they scored on the last time, Mike.
They're going to put it on the 14.
13, and we got to get to the 11, I think.
3rd and 2.5. Out of bounds play stops the clock. 3:08 to go first half. Again, 4-down territory. They've had problems with their kicking game. Flint keeps it, but they got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing that
Luke
time.
Brumbalski has a great play there with help from Tyler Bender to bring him down back at the 15-yard line. It's 4th down.
4th and 4.
They're going to go for it.
Well, this is a half two now.
Yep.
4th and 4.
2:47 left. Indiana's made 4th downs. They're 2 for 3.
Indiana content to let the clock run at 2:37.
If they don't make it, they don't want to leave Highlands with any time. They may wind this down and call a timeout.
I think that's
17 seconds on the play clock. 4th and 3. Now Wilson in motion. They're trying their best to draw him offside right now. I think they're going to let him run down. I'm looking at Coach Overdorf. He is standing over there in position to call timeout. He's standing on the 24, and now he's walking down and calls timeout right before the clock gets to 0 at 2:09 left in the first half, and a 6-0 Indiana lead. Well, the Boucher Agency's made some major changes in the last year, and now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. The Bouchers are now independent agents. In addition to nationwide, the Bouchers are now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways to save on home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Boucher Agency is on your side. Well, 4th down. Let's see what you see the Highlands defense.
Got a score for you, Mike. End of the first quarter. Knock 7, Mars nothing. Mars not scored in a couple of weeks.
Who had Knock making the playoffs, Hans? That's what I thought.
Yep.
They're going to be right in there if they win tonight.
Jump ahead of us.
Brandon Mowry. getting it done.
Actually, we come back and win, it would be 2-2 for both teams.
But they will be ahead on Gardner points.
Correct.
All right, here we go.
But that'll get fixed when you play each other. 4th down.
Last week, too, might come to that.
4th and 3.5. They're going to toss and run it to McFarland. He's going to throw it.
Look at that.
Wide open man for an Indiana touchdown. McFarland on the option pass, fires it to Anthony Kalchuk, and a little razzle-dazzle and an Indiana touchdown.
The old halfback pass. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, Mike, 3 and I killed us. Now will they go for 2?
Well, they did last week, if that's any indication, but a little razzle-dazzle does it for the Indians here at 2:04 left of the first half.
Penalty marker.
$15 yards.
Official behind the play is called a penalty.
And Kalchuk caught it. All right, so we'll see what the flag's about.
See what it's about?
They're talking to Overdorf.
They do take a long time to discuss these penalties.
It could also be on Indiana, unsportsmanlike against Highlands. You know,
It's the third one.
yeah, exactly, and that
Clean
stuff's
up.
just got to stop.
Yeah.
They would rather have it on the kickoff, so that's what they're doing.
Unsportsmanlike, I believe, in the call.
So they're going to run the 2-point play from the original 2-yard line. They lead it 12-0 with 2:04 left in the first half. And then they'll kick off from the 45.
That is the third unsportsmanlike conduct.
Here's the toss. It's McFarland. He's going to run it himself this time, and there's no one around him. 2-point conversion is good, and Indiana leads it 14-0. Absolutely no resistance on that one, and McFarland walked it in. 14-0 Indians.
Looked too easy, Mike.
It's because it was.
Well, Ron Gillette Towing and Service, a registered contractor certified in Pennsylvania State Inspection and Emissions. Call Gillette today for all your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal needs. Planning cleanup? Run a curb box, one call, and you can dump it all. No paint, no tires. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all of its state-of-the-art equipment. And Gillette's are proud to enjoy an A+ rating for the Better Business Bureau. Call Gillette today at 724-226-1222. Phones answer 24/7 and 365 days a year for emergency services. And as always, it's person to person. Find them on the web at rongilletteinc.com or Facebook, Ron Gillette Inc. Towing and more. Ron Gillette Towing and Services, the AK leader since 1955.
14-0 Indiana, scoring all 14 points here in the second quarter. And the last score on an option play on 4th down. They're 3 for 4 on 4th down. Liam McFarland threw it to Andrew Kalchuk for the touchdown, and then McFarland ran into 2-point conversion. Now the kickoff with the 15-yard penalty. 50 yards on 4 penalties against Highlands. 2 personal fouls, 1 unsportsmanlike. And then there's a trend.
Short kick.
And it is taken that time by Hayden Burford, the freshman. Gets it up over the 25 to the 27-yard line. Well, the Rams need a spark. Normally you'd say, but they got to try here and try to score. Down by 2 touchdowns.
Yep, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. That was a quick drive by Indiana. Not known for quick drives, but they got it down in the end zone. Highlands trailing here 14-0, back against the wall.
6 plays, 50 yards on the Indiana score. Time of possession is going to be all Indiana here in this first half. Timmons is back, throws a it's tipped. He threw the slant, but it was a big paw of Owen Clifford, 56, that knocked it down.
Well, Mike, again, that time, Sig had his man shielded. It was going to be a complete pass. You got to give credit to Clifford for getting his hand up there in time.
2nd and 10. Well, now you got to be careful, too. Indiana could get a chance to get the ball back. They have 2 timeouts left, do the Indians. They're going to run it. And they give us to Bombalski. He slips, keeps his footing, but finally is brought down at the 27-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down.
Seems to be that time of the night, Mike, on these artificial turfs where the dew causes slippery sliding there for Luke. He now has 8 carries, 31 yards. They bottled him up here so far in the first half.
Clock winds to 1:30. Brandon Overdorf has not used one of his 2 remaining. I think if they stop Highlands here, he will. The Rams are just letting time run off. They need to get into the locker room and have an epiphany.
That would be a good thing.
Bombalski's hurt, Dean. His left arm, his hand or wrist, it is just hanging. Timmons has to keep it because Luke couldn't take the ball, and he's dragged out and hit back in the backfield by Clifford again.
I agree, Mike.
Luke's there. Luke's hurt. His hand is bothering him and holding it down by his side. That's just something else to add to the fun. Now Indiana does call timeout at 56 seconds left. They're second. And the Rams will have to give the football up. 4-yard loss on that one.
Indiana will have a minute to go and 1 timeout. And again, Mike, as you mentioned, Bombalski looks like he's hurt.
So it's 4th down.
Mike, we mentioned the top 5 in 4A. No changes this week. Bell Vernon 1, TJ 2, Aliquippa 3, McKeesport 4, Hampton 5. And one thing we have to mention is there's going to be 16 teams. Top 3 will get buys, and they're not going to do it by conference winner. Although we have 3 conferences, if you ask me tonight, I'd say Bell Vernon, TJ, and Aliquippa will get the buys. Even though Hampton looks like they might win the conference, they have no buys. So their PL, in their own way of doing things, says conference champs mean nothing to us.
Bombalski down there with the trainer. Might be a shoulder, too. It could be a stinger, Dean. You know that? The way they're working on him, that might be. I'm not a doctor, so I'll stop. 4th down.
You play one on TV. Look at that snap.
Boy, there's a rain parachute blocked. It's blocked and picked up for an Indiana touchdown. It was blocked by 54 Isaac Nygren and run into the end zone by 26 Zach Harrington. Touchdown, Indiana.
Special teams, Mike. And you can't blame Landon Signorello for that one. He was lucky he caught it.
All right, let's see what's happening for the point after.
And really, with 49 seconds left in the first half, we would really like you to come back and watch the second half and patronize our sponsors, but this is pretty much it. Just being honest. Indiana's going to go for 2. They do not have any confidence in their placement game at all. We saw that last week in the non-game. So.
And they had trouble with their snap, Mike.
Flint turns and a toss, and this is McFarland. Turns the corner and easily gets into the end zone for 2.
Yeah, it worked last time. Why wouldn't it work this time?
22-0 Indiana. 49 seconds left of the first half.
22, Highlands 0. 12 is on the tackle, 2.
Now, I have something happier to talk about. Philippines. We've both been there recently.
Yes, sir.
I was there Saturday, watched a little Alabama Ole Miss.
I was there Thursday getting a pizza.
Had the Birdville Pie. Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippines offers burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course, as I mentioned, The Birdville Pie, it's not just any pizza, but it's often imitated and never duplicated, made with their special super secret recipe and named for the Birdville section of Natrona Heights, where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi, or call 724-226-3505 for takeout, or to order a partially baked Birdville Pie to take home. And remember, they serve a full breakfast every morning starting at 8. That's Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria on Freeport Road in Natrona Heights.
Been all Indiana so far, Mike. They lead here 22-0 at the half, and again, said it was going to be a playoff game, but unfortunately, Highlands didn't get the memo.
49 seconds remain, first half.
So the big fella, Brock Miller, will kick it off, number 60. Yeah, I had Zach Harrington scoring on that. Blocked by Nygren, 54, and Harrington scooped it up and picked it up and ran it in. Trying to get straight what happened there. So we have lots of broadcast crews here tonight working on this one.
We're all in
This is
together.
Aiden Burford. And he's swallowed up at the 30-yard line by Garrison Doherty. So Highlands will have it, 42 seconds left, and Indiana has scored 16 points in the last minute and a half.
So it's going to be first down on the 30.
And have really put the Rams behind the 8 ball here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take a knee, get in the half, and try to regroup. It's going to take more than an epiphany, Mike. Maybe a little peeling paint off the wall.
Now, if they do peel the paint off the walls, Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights would be more than happy to come and clean that up for them. Here's Brock White off the right side, and White spins and turns and gets up over the 30 to the 37-yard line.
Well, Mike, Luke Bombalski's not out there. That's not good news.
7-yard pickup for Brock at 24 seconds. They do not have to run another play if they choose not to. Yeah, Luke was with the trainer. He stayed out for one last play on when Chandler kept it. He couldn't have carried it even if he gave it to him. If he did, he was going to have to run it with one hand. And Highlands doesn't have to snap this. And they will not. It is all Indiana here in the first half at Andy Kuznetsky Field on homecoming with your score. Indiana 22, Highlands nothing. We'll be back with stats and more right after this.